A lot of people like to be out on the water on hot days like this.
They sure do, but 6 kayakers are hitting the water for a whole different reason. They're retracing some history and doing some science projects. ABC 2 News' Don Harrison explains.
500 miles in 30 days, that's the goal for these 6 kayakers. It's a discovery tour that Don Ball and Tom Horton did 10 years ago to get a look at the health of the bay. And now they want to retrace the trip. They will travel up the Chesapeake Bay, through the Delaware Bay, and out to the Atlantic Ocean. The team will be taking water samples and measurements all along this journey.
You see all the different parts at one time, one season. It really connects the dots for you, and it tells a story.
A story they are not going to keep to themselves. All the data they collect will be put up on the internet and social media for people to follow along. People like this middle school class from Old Mill.
Right? We can warm that water up. We could be getting different temperatures.
Alex Crooks is one of the adventurers on this trip. She teaches science and knows that some of the more powerful lessons are learned outside the classroom.
It's one thing to be learning about the Chesapeake Bay in a textbook, but to be a part of it, to see it, and to, I mean, God, how can you not care about something this beautiful?
These kayakers will be paddling in the same waters that Captain John Smith did when he mapped more than 3,000 miles of the Chesapeake Bay. He did that in 1607.
How cool is that? Who gets to say I followed the steps of, or the paddles of John Smith, you know?
With a native Indian prayer and some holy smoke to help guide and protect them on their way, the team launched out into the Chesapeake, a resource that Ball says is central to what Maryland is.
It's the soul of Maryland. You know, if you think of a Maryland without the Chesapeake, it's a very different Maryland. It's a Maryland that you don't have the recreation, you don't have the jobs, you don't have the people that want to live here. A very, very different place. So it's vital that we protect this Chesapeake Bay.
At Sandy Point, Don Harrison, ABC 2 News.